Hello, hello. Thank you for showing up. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. Let's talk about it with Lisa podcast. I'm gonna we're live. We're here. I'm gonna give just a couple minutes just to give some people time to come on, and then I'm gonna introduce my guests. Okay, so let me get on here and make sure we are streaming. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so tonight, I got to put my glasses on for this one. But tonight, we're going to have Pharaoh. Everett has been on the show a couple times, and he's been awesome all those times. So I do want to invite Mr. Eric Jackson, professionally known as Pharaoh, from Dallas, but resides in DeSoto. Proud father of 3 sons and holds them as his greatest accomplishment. Pharaoh has formal education in data analyst and public, as well as public speaking, seasoned public speaking at that. Teacher and politician. Community activism is his passion. Business, being the business owner of 2, he's a true Renaissance man, fast training. I do want to welcome Mr. Pharaoh. I told you, y'all. I told you that was long. Hey, Pharaoh.
Hey,
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
good evening. Good evening, beloved. Good evening.
And how are you? You doing okay?
I, I am doing wonderful. I am doing wonderful. I was sick a week ago. I had the flu, strand A, but all praise be to God, the Most High, the Most Benevolent. I am now healed and I'm ready to go. I'm back on the trail.
Have you been out and stuff?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. You know, campaigning keeps me busy. So yeah, definitely being out.
I'm still waiting on my poster. Your
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You will have it. You will have it this week. This week
Okay.
it will be in your hands this week.
Okay. So I was just introducing you. So I was just trying to do the small talk, give people time to come on. We right on time. So
Mhm.
just give a lot of people time to come on. But can you just tell me a little bit about yourself while we're waiting? Or did you want to talk about something else? Because I did tell the audience that you have been on several times. You have blessed me. Matter of fact, a year ago, yesterday, you were on the podcast.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow. A year ago.
a
Okay,
year
so
ago.
this is an anniversary.
This is an anniversary.
This is an anniversary.
Absolutely.
All praise be to
Absolutely.
God. Most definitely, most
Absolutely.
definitely. Well, I am Everett Jackson, commonly known as Pharaoh. The name Pharaoh was given to me by my elders years ago. My elders deemed fit for me to have a title. And for those of you who are not familiar, um, I am a Pan Africanist, meaning I'm for the well being and betterment of African people worldwide. And my elders titled me Pharaoh because of my leadership at such a young age. Formally, my government name is Everett Jackson. I'm a serial entrepreneur. And when I mean serial entrepreneur, the only way that I can see myself sustaining myself and my family is by way of my own hands. Nothing against anyone that's in corporate America, but I like to hold the cards to my deck in my hands. You know, and nobody's going to pay me the way I'm going to pay me. I know my worth, therefore I'm going to go and get mine, my gold, and I'm gonna get it, and my weight, and I'm gonna make sure that only I can fire me. I am fireproof. I am not expendable because I am my business. So being a serial entrepreneur, I meet many people in many walks of life, different religious creeds, ethnicities. I reach so many people on a daily basis; it is unreal. And now I have started a new journey of politics within this new arena. Within this new arena, it has been a journey so far, but we'll get into that real shortly. We'll get into it.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
It
It's been
has
a journey.
been. I'm just pulling back up my but uh Pharaoh, I'm pulling back up my internet real quick. Okay, so
Okay.
Breezy was asking me, so what is your topic? And my thing was, I have so many topics with me and Pharaoh and I together. We can talk about, he can talk about whatever, but I wanted to tonight, I want tonight to be about you. Be about where you been, where you going, um, how you got there, um, just a lot of different things. I know you know what to hit on because you are a politician, so you know what to hit.
Definitely. Definitely.
So
Definitely.
I want to just jump in it like that, and yeah, what motivates you? Because you stay, I I have not known you not to be motivated. So what motivates you? I know you said you had three accomplishments. Your boys. Um,
Well, one of the things that motivate me is just life. Life in general motivates me. Uh, Knowing my upcoming, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. In fact, I grew up the very opposite of that. I know what hardship looks like. I know what it looked like to see a single mother taking care of five children and struggling to do such. And when I look at that little woman that took care of five children and struggling to do such, here I am, big grown man. If that little four foot
absolutely.
11, that little 4 foot 11, 5 foot woman could struggle and get up every day to see to it that her five offspring were taken care of, me as a man, I would be less than a man if I didn't accomplish the same or more. So looking at what my mother did motivates me. And also growing up without my biological father motivated me.
Hmm.
That's why I am the father I am today towards my sons. My sons have access to me at any time of the day, any time of the year, something I didn't have with my biological father. And because of that, he motivated me to make sure that my sons would never feel the abandonment that I felt. And I thank my biological father for that because my sons have a better father because of it.
You. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes,
That's
yes, yes.
awesome. So
Yes, a very strong motivate. It's a very strong motivator. It's a very strong motivator. When we go through pain, right, Lisa? When we go through this
yeah.
thing called life, we go through this thing called life, and we
Mm,
go through our pains, our turmoils, our ups and downs. And one of the things that we are to do for our children shouldn't have to do everything by trial and error. Some things they should be able to avoid because we have already been through that trial and error for them. So that's something that I take pride in. I take pride at being the scouts of life for my sons. And what I
mm,
mean by scout of life, you always have scouts. Back in the day, tribes, they had scouters. And what would happen is they would send out these scouts to go and explore the lands that are unknown, to find out if there's any good, to find out if there's any danger, to find out if there's any prosperity on the horizon.
mm,
So they send these scouts out, and these scouts would go out and they would scour the land and they will find all of the pitfalls. They will find all of the prosperity. They will find all of the dangers, all of the threats. And that's what I am for my sons. I am their scout. I go out into the world and I go and find the prosperity. I go and find the threats. I go and find the dangers, and I bring that data, the information back to them so that they can avoid it or so they can take advantage of it. So I'm so proud to be a scout for my sons. I'm so
And you
proud
say
to be a scout for my sons.
and you say your mom was 4'7". You say you had four
4'11",
siblings?
4'11",
Four.
4'11",
Oh, okay, 4'11".
4'11".
That's pretty short. She took care of the
That's
four
pretty
siblings.
short. That's pretty short.
Yeah, that's pretty short. You're not that at all.
No, no, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, you're not that at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, I'm 6 foot. I get that from my father. My father was approximately 6'3", 6'4", and he was a big
Oh,
guy.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a
he
big guy. So all thanks to God that he gave me a father that had height because I
yeah,
can't picture me. Yeah, I can't picture me being five anything.
at all. Nothing.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah. So
So we
definitely.
want to get into how long. When did you decide to get into the politics? Because I know you were doing a little dibbing and dabbing. I've been knowing you for 25 years. So I know you had been doing a little dibbing and dabbing in your
Hmm.
research and
Hmm.
going to school and whatever the case may be. So when did you decide to come on and do it?
Well, I've always been politically active, but I haven't always been a
Right.
politician. Uh, me staying politically active was due to the fact I want to know what people is doing and making decisions on for my life. I believe that everyone should be politically active. Everyone needs to know what decisions are being made about your life. In Washington, D.C., every day a decision is made about your life. In Austin, Texas, for all of you that live in Texas, a decision is made every day about your life. I believe it's on us. It's our responsibility to find out what these individuals are making decisions about pertaining to our lives. So I was always politically aware and politically active. I decided to jump into the political arena because if you're not happy with something, don't complain about it. Do something about it. Stop
You tell me
complaining.
that all
Get,
the time.
yeah, stop complaining. There's three types of people. You have the observer, you have the complainer, and you have the engager. So who are these three people? The observer, the complainer, and the engager. Who are these three people? The observer is the person that just watch things happen. The complainer is the one that just complain about what's happening. And the engager is the one that observes what's happening and does something about it, engages in what's happening. I chose to be the better of the three. I chose to be the engager. Instead of just observing, instead of just complaining, I'm going to engage and do something about it. So that ended me ultimately in politics. And in these politics, I found so many things to be true that I had already known. And that is a lot of these people that are running our lives are complete liars, dishonest, and immoral. Complete things that I already knew just being confirmed and affirmed. And I can repeat that without any hesitation. These people, many of these people that are in control of our laws, that dictate our lives, they are immoral people. They are dishonest and they lack transparency. And that's why I say I am not a politician. I am a person that happens to be in politics.
Right.
Because I refuse to sell out the people. I refuse to do those things that will line my pocket, but at the same time, send the people down a bad avenue. I refuse to do that. So, yes, so when I'm not happy with something, I put my hands on it and I try to change it. And that's something the black community need to learn to do. The black community in particular need to pick up this particular trait because we are quick to nag, cry, gripe, complain, but what are we doing to change our plight? What are we doing to change our situation? We got to change our own situation. Quit looking for someone else to change it, and you become the change you want to see.
And that's okay. That's in a nutshell. So have you started when is tell them go ahead and tell them about the campaign. Tell them about where you're gonna start, where you at, just at the beginning.
Definitely, definitely. For those that don't know, I mean, I'm pretty much the best thing since sliced bread out here in DeSoto. But yes, Everett Jackson is running for city council, place three of the city of DeSoto. My campaign has already kicked off. I have donors, I have volunteers, I mean laborers, you name it. The support that I'm garnering right now is it is so amazing. It is so amazing that the support that DeSoto is showing me right now. DeSoto is ready for a change. DeSoto is ready to have people in place that they believe is going to be for the people. And that's what every politician should aim to be. But when people give you their vote, they're not giving you their vote for you to benefit yourself. They're giving you your vote to make their lives better, to make their lives richer, to make their lives easier. And that's the platform that I'm running on. My platform is that of transparency. My platform is you run the city, not the city council or the city government. The citizens, the residents run their city. They run their municipality, not us political officials. So I say to everyone, whether you live in Dallas, Cedar Hill, Lancaster, Duncanville, wherever you are, I say to you and I challenge you, take back your city. Take back your city. There is no excuse for political heads to be living the life of Riley, and
Absolutely.
you are struggling every day
Every
just to
day.
buy a loaf of bread and eggs. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. Take back your city. Take back your city. This is your land. This is your land. This doesn't belong to politicians. Unfortunately, politicians have hijacked it, but you can take it back. You have the power
Yes.
to take it back. And I'm one of those politicians or one of those people that are in politics that plan on working with the people to reinforce and to re-empower the people.
Amen. So, what are you gonna bring? I know when you start campaigning, what are you gonna bring to the table?
Well, I don't have to bring anything to the table. And the reason I don't
Yes,
is
sir.
because everything that's needed is already at the table. The only
Gotcha.
thing the only thing I need to bring to the table is myself. And the reason I say that is because the ingredients and everything that's needed is already at the table. So I don't have to bring them to the table. People just forgotten. They have forgotten how to use the things that they already have in their
I agree.
hands. Yeah, they forgot that they have this power. They've forgotten that everything that's needed to cook the dish that they desire is already there at the table within our arm's grasp. And me, I'm just going to be that voice at the table telling them to your right is the salt. To your left is the pepper. To your far right, that's your salad fork. To your far left, that's a tablespoon. And with
Wow.
all of these instruments, we just pointing out to them where everything is at. I'm expecting that these people, I'm expecting that these people will indeed take advantage of it, and they would love. They would really. I would be a breath of fresh air with the transparency. The transparency part aspect of it is everything. A lot of people don't know this, but many cities are accumulating debt on the citizens' backs. Many cities are doing something that's called certificates of obligations. And these certificates of obligations, they give politicians the resource and tool to bypass voters. So let's say I'm a politician and I want something to be done in the city of DeSoto, but I'm afraid for it to go before the citizens because the citizens may shoot it down. I'm going to do what's called certificate of obligation. This gives me the opportunity to bypass the voters and do what I want to do. Do what I want to do. And guess who paid for it though? The taxpayers pay for it. Even if they wanted it or not,
But
they
they
pay
don't.
for it. And that's something that I'm going to fight hard against. I'm going to fight hard against it. So the transparency part of it and making sure that the people of DeSoto are aware of every proposition that comes across the desk of City Hall, they're going to be made aware of it. Right now, you got to dig through several websites and folders and files to find
Yes.
out what's going on. It
Yes.
shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be that way. And I'm going to see to it that it be readily available for the citizens and residents of DeSoto to see exactly what's going on in City Hall.
What are your? I got a question, and
Yes.
what's your plan to take back the city of DeSoto?
Okay. Well, the first plan of taking back the city is giving the right to choose to the citizens. The right to choose. That should always be first and foremost in any municipality. That's the first thing. And some may say, what do you mean by that, Everett? What do you mean by the right to choose? The right to choose is what the people want, the people get. It's that simple. If the people want something, they should have the right to have a voice and say, we want this. And then vice versa. If the people don't want something, they have the right to express themselves and say, I do not want this. But as I said earlier, someone thought it was a good idea to bypass what the voters wanted and what the citizens wanted and take it upon themselves to make decisions for the citizens. The
Right.
first step in taking the city back is giving the citizens the right to choose what type of debt and taxes they will be paying over the next 20 to 25 years. Because these certificates of obligation and these bonds, that's how long it takes until the loan reaches fruition. 20 to 25 years. So if we're going to be paying for something for 20 to 25 years, I should have a say so in that. If you're going to raise my property taxes because of something that you want and you're bringing here,
Right.
I should have a say so in that. So the
Right.
first part of taking our city back is giving the citizens back the right to choose. If there is no right to choose, meaning vote on these propositions, vote on these bonds, vote on all this development, if there is no ability to choose, we have lost our city and we are officially a city under siege.
Thank you. Thank you. She said, "Thank you, Pharaoh."
No
So,
problem.
and somebody else said, "You have so many accomplishments. I know you done accomplished things, and it's just what is it, March, February? What is your biggest accomplishment um, this far? I know you said your boys are, but what?
Yes.
How you can pay? That's is that who you can? And that's why I'm bringing it up. So, kind of go and explain why you why would you say that? I've never heard anyone put it that way.
Okay. Okay. And you know what? I get that a lot. I get that a lot. When people ask me, why do you say being a father is your greatest accomplishment? A lot of people ask me that. I've been to college. I am presently the Dallas County. I'm presently on the Dallas County Executive Committee. I'm precinct chair 3612 of DeSoto, chairman. Running for city councilman. I mean, I have so many hats. I have so many hats. But why do I say father is my greatest accomplishment? The reason
Right.
I say, the reason that I say being a father of my sons is my greatest accomplishment is because I have watched my sons grow into men and young men, and they are going to be greater than their father. They're going to be greater than me. If people think what I have done in my time here has been great or good, where do you get a load of them Jackson boys?
Jackson
Where do you
boys.
where do you get a load of them Jackson boys?
The
I am
Jackson.
so yes, I am so proud of my sons. My sons validate me being here. If if God didn't put me here but for one thing, I would like to believe it was to have my sons. I am so proud of my sons. My sons, they are intelligent. My sons, they're ambitious. My sons
Mhm.
they love their father. They know that their father loves them, and my sons would do my name proud. So my greatest accomplishment is raising my boys. My greatest accomplishment is watching my boys go from boys to young men to full grown adults. And I am so proud of them. And that is my greatest accomplishment. I can I can run for president of the United States of America and can
Mm,
win. It could win, but that will still be a far second to my sons being my number one accomplishment.
oh man, thank you for that. And how long have you been in DeSoto?
I've been in DeSoto for 22 years. for, tw-
22 years.
for 22 years, 22 years, and I've watched it change over these past 2 decades. I've watched DeSoto grow. I've watched DeSoto become an all-American city. In 2006, the city of DeSoto was recognized as an all-American city. That is an honor that is placed on very few cities, people. That is an honor that is placed on very few cities. The city of DeSoto in 2006 was named an all American city.
In
And
2006.
in 2006, and I have watched it decline. I have watched it decline from an all American city. And my goal and my plan is to recapture that title again, DeSoto, an all American city by 2026. That is my
By
plan.
2026.
By 2026, with the change of the guard and leadership in DeSoto, I believe by 2026, DeSoto can be an all-American city once again.
Once again.
Once
Did you
again.
hear that? Once again. So,
Indeed.
go ahead. Go
Indeed.
ahead. I
And
want you to continue to talk about your political side, and I do want to touch bases with you. As far as your other businesses, you have several. Your T-shirt business. While we're on this, real quick, or you,
Pharaoh
yeah,
Tees.
Pharaoh Tees, Pharaoh
Yes.
Tees. Are you giving shirts out, or are you selling shirts with the? So someone may want to
And
wear.
indeed. Okay, so the business that you're speaking of is Pharaoh Tees. That's my custom apparel company. I have a shop where we make T-shirts, uniforms, flags, banners, and everything custom. And yes, the T-shirts, I have T-shirts that I give out to volunteers. Volunteers for my campaign, I give T-shirts out to. I've already given out approximately 100 T-shirts to volunteers. And then I have T-shirts that I sell to raise money for the campaign. Because people, let me express something to you all. Many of you know this, but many of you don't. Change costs money. Change doesn't happen for free.
No,
Change costs. Change costs.
absolutely.
And you have to raise funds and get donations and have volunteers to bring about a change. So yes, I have shirts that I do give out, and I give those out to volunteers. And then I have shirts and apparel that I sell for fundraising, reasons and whatnot. So yes, Pharaoh Tees is fully involved in my campaign. It's fully involved. Like I said, with the volunteers that I have, they keeping me busy. And then I have several churches. They can't publicly endorse me. They can't publicly endorse me because they are 501c3 organizations. The church is considered a nonprofit organization,
I was
so
gonna say,
churches
would you
can.
explain that to some people that don't know?
Yes, yeah. So let me explain it to you. So here in DeSoto, I have four major churches that are endorsing me, and their parishioners will be voting for me. But they cannot publicly endorse me. That puts their nonprofit status in jeopardy. So whenever a church is a 501c3, they cannot endorse politicians openly. They cannot do it, but they can support you at the ballot. So with the churches that are involved, that's another 600, 700 people And
Yeah.
I have to get shirts to them as well for the campaign and whatnot. So this campaign is keeping me very busy. Between my business and this campaign, I am pulled east and west. And I mean, I am really being pulled. And not to mention the galas I have to go to, the conferences I have to go to, the meetings I have to go to. It's just so much. It is so much, but it's worth the sacrifice. Anything worth having is worth sacrificing for. Anything worth having is worth sacrificing for.
So do you when you say you go to a lot of little different events and stuff, you been speaking at those events and have
Indeed,
you
indeed,
up front?
I- indeed. They wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, yeah. You never
they,
been
they,
shy.
yeah. I've never been shy. I'm a very vocal person. I'm a very social person. I've been public speaking ever since I was a child. I was a grand orator at my lodge, at my grand lodge. So public speaking and lecturing is something that I'm very comfortable with. Public debating is something I'm very comfortable with. It's just something that comes natural for me. I believe that God gives everyone a gift, and I believe that being a wordsmith is my gift from God. I believe that God blessed me to be a public speaker. He want me to use it for a purpose and for a reason. And lo and behold, I do it just for that purpose to change people's lives and make life better.
Absolutely. Now, Tangi Butler says, "Great conversation. Good luck in the election."
Tell Tangi I said thank you very much. I definitely appreciate her well wishes because I'm running up against five other people, five other opponents, and I believe it's going to be a runoff. I really do, but I believe I'll end victoriously. I'm going to end victoriously. I claim that, and I don't claim that out of arrogance or ego.
Yeah.
I claim that because I believe in God. And I claim that because I'm listening to what the people of DeSoto is saying. And the people of DeSoto, they like Everett Jackson.
They do.
They like
Everyone,
Everett Jackson.
yeah, they know you're relevant. Renaissance man.
Definitely,
That's what you are.
definitely,
A
definitely,
Renaissance man.
definitely, definitely.
Absolutely.
And I take pride in that. And Lisa, while I'm here, let me give you your flowers. And the reason I want to give you your flowers is because I am in a very particular season right now. And let me tell you what season I'm in. God has me in a season of disclosure. What I mean by that is when I started to run in politics, God removed a veil from my eyes and showed me everyone who was truly with me and everyone who's not with me. And believe it or not, I have found out that some of the people that was nearest and dearest to me were not really near and dear to me.
Yeah.
You would be surprised at the supporters I have. The supporters that I have that come up to me, walk up to me, hug me, talk to me, donate money, are strangers, but they say to me, your words, they touch me. They say to me, your vision, that's my vision for the Soto. They say to me, I love what you're doing. I love what you're trying to bring about. I'm with you. I don't know you, but I'm with you. Here's $100. Here's $500. Here's $1,500. These are donors, strangers, strangers.
Strangers.
But those whom many I hold near and dear. Some even owe me money. I can't even give them to pay my money back so I can put it in my campaign. So, some owe me money, Lisa, and I can't even get them to pay me my money back so I can put it in my campaign. That's how far
Yeah,
off the
in your
bandwagon they are.
campaign.
You know,
That's not gonna happen.
so my message to people is this: believe in God, not man. Man will fail you every time. I know many of us, we love people. And when those people betray us, we feel so bad. When those people are not there to support you, we feel so awful. But I say to you tonight, don't feel bad. Don't feel awful. Just know this. A friend of mine named Jeffrey said this today. He said, when you don't have shoulders to cry on, you always have a ground to kneel on. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. When you don't
Amen.
have shoulders to lean, it don't matter what man do to you. If man fails you, when I tell you people that I thought that was going to support me during this campaign, I thought they was going to be there. They are no shows. They are Lisa. My team, my team is made up of Lisa. Listen to me. I'm being transparency. I told you that's my policy. That's my platform. Transparency. Lisa, my team is a powerful team, and they are made up of people I have known for a year or less.
Are you telling the truth?
My team, I'm going to say it again. My team is a powerful team, and they are made up of people that I have known only for a year or less. The people that I had counted on, the people that I just knew were going to be all the way in, they found a way to wiggle out. They got to do this. They got to do that. They got to do this. Support. My good friend Jay Holland said it best. Support don't cost a dime. All it costs is a little time.
That's
That's
it.
it. Support don't cost a dime. All it costs is a little time. And I echo that sentiment. But that's what I say to you. Don't put your faith in man. Put your faith in God. But Lisa, I give you your flowers. With the exception of my treasurer, who has been with me in my life for 6 years, and she's holding it down. She is holding it down for me. She is out here in these streets
Yes,
putting
she
up
is. Good
signs
for her.
and everything. She's holding it down. Miss Cassandra Williams, love you. I love you. But she is holding it down. And Lisa, when you see what I had going on, when you saw that Everett is running for political office, you contacted me and you were like, Everett, I need to talk to you. Everett, we need to get you on the show again. Everett, we need to talk about that. And I thank you for that, sister. I thank you for that. I thank you for that. Because
Welcome.
because you're one of four that want to interview me. You're one of four. But here's the thing. I know several people that have podcasts and they are not supporting my campaign. They're not interviewing me. You are the only one that I know personally that supports my campaign. You're the only one that I know personally with a podcast that is supportive of my campaign. And for that, Lisa, for that, I say thank you. I love
You're welcome.
you.
I love
And
you.
may God continue to bless you and may your blessings overflow in your season. Thank you.
Thank you. And you said 2025 was my time, right?
I said that.
And it's called consistency.
That's
You
right.
told me to be consistent. Remember you were giving me the pep
That's
talk.
right. That's
Going
right.
back,
That's
I
right.
gotta be consistent. So
That's
thank
right.
you. That was so oh, you're gonna make me cry. But yeah, thank you, Eric. You know I've been down with you since day one. Since I
Yes,
was
ma'am.
eyes. We've been down for each other. So
Yes,
and I'm
ma'am.
just
Yes, ma'am.
excited that you and I tell everybody about Everett Pharaoh Jackson. Everybody that want to listen, everybody. I tell them, where you live at? I rode the train to work. And I say, where you live at? All my people at work, where you live at? Because when I heard DeSoto, that's where I need you to vote. I need your address so I can come to you and put a sign out there.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
yeah, so, but I'm not surprised that you in politics. I'm not surprised. Have you been you do a lot of what about your home? That's what I want to touch base with your home health. Are you still doing that?
Yes, ma'am. The home health care. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
what I want to
Cur-
touch base with.
yes, ma'am. Cura Compassion Home Health Care LLC. We offer services for those that need home health care. It don't have to be strictly geriatric. It can be someone that's young, but they have problems going about their daily lives and routines within the home. We have someone that can accommodate you. So with Current Compassion Home Healthcare, we're in it because we care and we have compassion for those that need help on a daily basis.
Love it.
Uh, Many of us, we are blessed to be able to stand up right now and walk. Many of us, we are able to walk to the restroom, get in the shower, go in the kitchen. Unfortunately, there's many that can't do that. There are many that are bedridden. There are many that need help getting up. There are many that need help going to the restroom. There are many that need help bathing and showering. In our company, Current Compassion Home Healthcare LLC, we do all of it. And we do it at a great rate. That's one of the things I am so proud about the business. We do it at a great rate. Families that thought they could never afford home health care are affording it with us. We are making people's lives easier. We're making family members happy, and we're giving people their lives back by being there and helping them through their daily routines.
How can we not give you our vote? How can we not, ladies and gentlemen? How can you not vote? How can you and tell them? I just want to get back into the voting and stuff. So when does the election and when does the election start and the dates and
So so
so a
so
campaign day?
the general elections is May 3rd. May 3rd this year. Early voting starts April 22nd.
April
So
22nd.
yes, yes. So for those of you that want to get out early, because Dallas, DeSoto, Grand Prairie, we all have in these general elections. So for those of you that want to get out early and vote, early voting starts April 22nd. And for those that can't get out early, make sure, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care who you vote for. Make sure you vote for somebody on May 3rd. In Texas, in Texas, only 7 to 8% of registered voters show up for municipal voting. That's horrible. That's horrible. Only 7 to 8% of registered voters show up for city elections. We,
Wow.
yeah, we got to
Those are
change that.
important.
They are very important. And let me tell you why they're important. I shared with the people of DeSoto last week. 2 years ago, here in DeSoto, when we had the mayor election, DeSoto has 60,000 people. Okay?
Wow.
DeSoto, DeSoto has 60,000 people. Guess how many votes it took for the mayor to win the election? Guess how many votes she had?
He had to have over half of those.
Uh-uh. She
Two?
she won she won the election with 2,000 votes.
2,000.
2,000 votes in a city of 60,000 residents. That goes to show that we are not showing up for city elections. We are not showing up for city elections. Anytime you have a city that has 60,000 people and all it took was 2,000 for you to win mayor, nobody's voting.
Wow.
Nobody's voting. So I say to everyone, let's change that. I know a lot of you just want to vote for the president and that's it. No, it doesn't start there. You having a better life really starts on the city level. It starts on the city level. Municipal government is more important than the federal government. And I will argue that point. I will argue that point because municipal laws and propositions affect you here, now, in your backyard, today, not tomorrow, today. So get out and vote. If you're in Dallas, May 3rd, get out and vote. If you're in Grand Prairie, May 3rd, get out and vote. In DeSoto, get out and vote. May 3rd. If you're not voting for Everett Jackson, vote for someone. Vote for someone. Just get out and vote. But hopefully, if you're in DeSoto, you'll be casting your vote for Everett Jackson. I got the number one place on the
Right.
ballot. Everett Jackson with the number one place on the ballot.
Number one place. So you got
Number
this,
one
brother.
place. Number one place
So
on the
we're gonna be
ballot.
celebrating. You're gonna have to
Indeed.
have me in
Indeed.
the office somewhere. You're gonna have to have me do something.
Hey, on election night,
Make me
on
president.
election night, on election night, you're going to be my guest. You're going to be my guest at my campaign headquarters while we watch the polls come in.
Oh, now you know I'm gonna show out. You know I'm gonna show out with what I'm gonna be ready, brother. I'm gonna be ready. And where are those
Definitely,
held?
definitely. What you said? What's held?
Where are those held? We got a connection issue. Where are the
Okay, well,
elections at?
well, the main election point of DeSoto is the Cypress Central, DC3, on the corner of Polk and Pleasant Run. The Cypress Central has always been voting headquarters for DeSoto.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pastor Marcus King and his church, because it can facilitate, it's so big, it can facilitate so many at any given time. So in DeSoto, if you just want easy voting, you can go to the Cypress Central, DC3. You can also do mail-in ballots. You can go on the city website and request to do a mail-in ballot if you have someone that can't get out. And for those of you that know you're gonna be busy May 3rd, April 22nd, you can go and vote as well. So just get out there and just vote and make a difference in your community. Make a difference. People, we cannot continue to whine and cry. Oh, Donald Trump did this. Oh, Kamala Harris did that. We can't,
We
we can't
can.
continue to
We
yeah, we
can
can't
do
continue to
that.
whine and cry if we're not willing to do what it takes to change our predicament. So
Yeah,
changing
all
your
that.
predicament means you getting out and go vote.
Vote, guys. I was happy to vote when I become of age. I was, come on, mama, let's go vote. These people, but a lot of people do forget about the April May election. So we got to be
Yeah,
more
yeah.
just. Can we do? I mean, to make people aware. Oh, we
Well,
got to
well, one of
have.
the things that I'm doing, Lisa,
Mm,
one of the things that I'm doing to make people voters conscious is everywhere that I go, I am singing May 3rd. I mean, I say it so much, Lisa, that it should be part of my slogan for my campaign because I sing it. I'm screaming May 3rd everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Every constituent that I talk to, I'm screaming May 3rd. Every stream I'm on, I'm screaming May 3rd. We're just trying to get people out to vote. We're trying to get people out to vote. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do.
May 3rd. I like that. I'm gonna use
Yes,
that.
yes,
May
yes.
3rd
Just
on
get
my
out there.
Facebook. May 3rd.
Yes, May 3rd, May
Social
3rd,
media.
May 3rd. And the more people that's aware of May 3rd, the more people that will get out and vote. They will get out and vote.
We having a little bad connection. I don't know what's going on. Hey, I got a comment. I got a comment.
Okay, okay,
Uh, Tangi said, you should reach out to Shad Fuller at first, Fast Fist Martial Arts over there at Pope in Pleasant Run to partner in
okay. Say
some
that.
way.
Read that one more time, Lisa.
I am. I gotta put my glasses on. I'm gonna read it.
Okay, yeah. Put your glasses on. Put your glasses
She
on, cause
said, she's saying, I was a foot, that's my last name. But anyway, she said that you should reach out to Shad Fuller. He owns a karate school in DeSoto off
okay.
Post Pleasant Run. Uh, and he's pretty good if you want to partner, if you need, the campaign
Off
help
of
you.
okay. You said off of Polk and Pleasant Run.
Uh-huh. Called Fast Fence Martial Arts.
Okay, okay. Well, tell Tangi I would definitely be reaching out to him. I would
He said
definitely be reaching out to him. Definitely.
he said what he said. Okay.
Yeah, because I have several
He's
businesses here in
also a
DeSoto.
community influencer. He's in the
Okay,
community.
okay, definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah, because I have several businesses here that are sponsoring me and endorsing me in DeSoto. I mean, from restaurants to auto repair. I mean, the biggest auto repair, the most successful auto repair shop we got in DeSoto is
Okay.
endorsed. Yes, endorsing me. Indeed, indeed. My vision is that of the people. My vision is that for the people. My vision is by the people. Nothing that I am doing is for Everett Jackson. Everything that I'm doing is what I've heard the constituents say they want. So whatever the people want, that's what I'm going to give them. Period. There is nothing else for me to do. Whatever the people want, that's what I am going to do. If it hurts the pockets of those who are sitting on council, so be it. So be
Yes,
it.
yes,
So be it. I'm about the people. I'm one of the people. And the people, they're going to trust me because I'm going to earn their trust. They're going to say, they're going to be able to go to sleep at night and say, I can sleep tonight knowing that Councilman Jackson did not sell us out. I can sleep tonight knowing that I know for a fact we have somebody on that board and that city council that's going to fight for us. The people of DeSoto will be able to rest well with me as a councilman. I promise you.
wow. So you do this, boy. You good. You got my vote. You got everybody in my household vote. Everybody next door. I don't win next door. These youngsters out here, y'all, let's vote. I'm
Thank you.
campaigning where
Thank
I
you.
live.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
I'm just a lot of people's just saying awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. So what's the main thing DeSoto needs to work on?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what the main topic is right now. The main topic in DeSoto is the Hampton Road project.
Topic.
Yes, the Hampton Road character coding project. Okay, so again, somebody thought it would be a great idea to bypass the citizens and make a decision on the city before bringing it by the citizens. Many of the citizens of DeSoto do not want this project to happen. As a matter of fact, I would say the vast majority does not want this to happen. They want to turn a 4-lane road into a 2-lane road. And Hampton Road is our major
Wow.
artery. Yes, yes. Hampton Road is DeSoto's major artery road. That is our major artery. If you turn Hampton Road into a 2-lane road, that's going to cause congestion all over the city because people are they're gonna seek out detours, and when they seek out detours, that's gonna congest Polk. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna congest Chatty. That's gonna congest the service road off of 35. It wasn't thought. It's not thought through. Period. And the citizens did not have a say so in this. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to be as vocal as possible and say to city council, pump your brakes. We didn't tell you all to do this. Get our permission before you go and spend our money. So
Yeah,
that's a major issue. That's a
that's a
major issue
major.
right now. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, and I'm one of those guys that's running on this ticket saying, pump the brakes. Hold up. Stop. Stop. Oh, yeah, I'm not hearing what the people are saying. Stop. And I'm running on that. I fight for the people. Bottom line, I fight for the people.
You
And that's
fight for the
it.
people. I saw somewhere, I don't know if it was your Facebook or if I saw it somewhere, you do fight for children. I like that. You was
Indeed.
something with
Indeed.
school zones in DeSoto.
Indeed, indeed. We have a problem here in DeSoto. We have a bad problem in DeSoto. I've witnessed it. Several citizens have witnessed it. The school zones. Man, these people are going 35 and 40 miles an hour in the school zones. And these children, there's a reason why you're supposed to go 20 miles per hour in a school zone. It has been proven, people. I know none of you ever take the time to ask, why 20 miles per hour? Why 20 miles per hour? Let me tell y'all the scientific reason why 20 miles per hour. It has been proven scientifically that the human body can react properly with the proper response moving at 20 miles per hour. So what does that mean? If we're going 20 miles per hour and a child pops out of nowhere, the human body
Can react.
can react quickly to prevent an accident at 20 miles an hour. At 25 miles an hour, not as much. Just 5 miles over 20, not as much. You stand a far greater chance of hitting that child. At 40 miles per hour, you can forget about it.
Yeah.
You can forget about it. So why 20 miles per hour? Because it's been proven at 20 miles per hour, we can react quickly with the proper response going 20 miles per hour. But we have a bad problem in Soto. People are going 35 and 40 in school zones. And
Yes.
yeah, I
Going
witnessed it.
around. DeSoto is
Yes,
bad.
yes, it's horrible. And these are children crossing these streets. So
Yes.
that's something else that I have picked up that you've seen that I've picked up. And I picked up that's gonna be my burden. My burden is gonna be these children's safety.
Yes.
I'm gonna push for a stronger police presence in these school zones. I don't have
Stronger
listen, people.
police.
Yes, I don't have any sympathy for anybody that's gonna put a child's life in danger. I don't have sympathy for anyone that'll put children's lives in danger. That's my bottom line. So you may say, well, Pharaoh, why you want more police here? Because I want more children safe. That's why. Because I want children to make it home. Because I want parents not to cry about their children dying. My nephew was killed here in DeSoto in
Right.
2011. My
Right.
nephew, let me repeat that. Let me repeat that. My nephew, Deontay Johnson. My nephew, Deontay Johnson. Again, my nephew, Deontay Johnson. And I say his name because I would never forget him. I would never forget him. My nephew, Deontay Johnson, was killed in the streets of DeSoto. How was he killed? He was run over by a vehicle. He was run over by a vehicle. So, people, this is personal for me. People, DeSoto being a better place is personal for me. My family spilled blood in the streets of this city. My blood is in the streets of this city.
Mhm.
So, this is personal for me. I want DeSoto to be a better place because DeSoto can be a better place. So yes, I want a stronger police presence in school zones. I do.
Where can we find um where can citizens find that information? Someone was asking the information you was giving. Where can the citizens find it? Tangi was asking.
Okay, so on Facebook, you see my name. You can go to my Facebook page, which is Everett Farrow Jackson. You can reach me there directly by messenger, or you can comment on my page. And you can also go to my website, which is jackson4council.godaddysites.com. Let me say that again. Jackson, the number four council dot godaddysites.com. And that is my campaign website. And you will see my platform there and a lot of things that I plan on doing for the city of DeSoto. And people understand this. Just because I'm in DeSoto, I'm not limited to DeSoto. I am all over Dallas. I am all over Dallas. I'm born and raised in Oak Cliff, Highland Hills, that is.
I
You
was gonna
know,
say you better
you,
say
you
how
know,
it is.
definitely. Born and raised in Oak Cliff, Highland Hills neighborhood. So I'm in Highland Hills a lot, doing a lot of community work and charity work as well. So I'm all over Dallas. I am all over Dallas. So if you all want to reach out to me, you can also call me. I have a line that you can reach me on, which is 972-454-0792. And that is 972-454-0792. If you have a nonprofit
Hey,
organization and you
can
want,
I put
and
that in the comments? I'm
yes, you
sorry to
can.
interrupt.
Yes, you can. Go ahead. If you
Okay.
have a nonprofit, or if you have an organization working with children, troubled youth, ex-offenders, or whatnot, and you would like for me to just come out or to speak with them or be a speaker or whatnot, I would do that. I would do that. I'm all about helping the community. Whatever gets us in first place, I want to be a tool for that. I want to be a resource for that. Let's quit jumping in the back. Let's get off the back burner. Let's start leading this thing. Let's lead the charge. Let's lead the charge.
And let's go ahead and give your phone number one more time.
And that phone number is 972-454-0792. Again, if you have an organization of any kind, you want a brother to come out and speak, you want a brother to come out and help, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to do such. I'm all about community. And I think it takes all of us to build a greater community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It takes all of us. That's me, Pharaoh. Don't answer that. That's me.
Okay.
Okay. So I was just trying to see if anybody I want to make sure I answer everybody's questions. Tangy said, blessings to you and everything attached to you, Everett. May your heart desires align with the plan for you.
Thank you, Tangi. Thank you, Tangi. Thank you, Tangi. I
Yeah.
accept those words. I accept those are beautiful words, Tangi. Those are beautiful words. I have to meet you, sister. I have to meet you.
She in
Uh,
Atlanta, but she in
okay, Tangi. Okay,
Oakville.
but Tangi, I got to meet you, sister. Those were beautiful words. They were affirmation. That's what they were. They were words of affirmation. And I thank you for that. And may God bless me with favor so that that may be and come to pass.
Thank you. And do you have anything to wrap it up? I know, let's wrap it up. The
Oh yes, I just want to say, I
the
want to say
Mavs,
thank you to who?
the Mavericks,
What about the Mavericks?
they're on with LA.
Oh, definitely, 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 definitely. But I just want to say thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Be Humble, Stay Humble Network. Lisa, let's talk about it. It's an honor. It's an honor to be on your platform, and no podcast is too big, no podcast is too small. And thank you for featuring me tonight. It's a blessing, and I honor you for that, Queen. I love you for that, Queen.
I love you,
And
baby.
I promise you, you will be at the finish line with me.
You promised. You got everything. I'm recording this now.
I
You're on
promise you,
track.
you will be at the finish line with me. I promise it.
So I can get my suit out, baby. Let me know, because
Get it,
I
get it
will.
ready, get it ready.
But yeah, so everybody's winding down so they can go watch the Mavs lose. But thank you so much, Everett, for blessing me again. You always come through anytime I call you for whatever reason. T-shirts, I need this. I need your opinion. What do you think? I need you as a brother figure. You always been there. So I appreciate that. But
Thank you, sis.
so
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna keep everybody. You welcome. I'm gonna keep everybody posted on. Let's talk about it with Lisa. I'm gonna keep everybody posted, and we're really gonna go out there. We're really gonna campaign. We're really gonna vote for Everett Pharaoh. Um, let me see. Tandy said, "Tell him." Oh, I don't talk often, but when I do, she said she been talking.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I
She like
got
to
it.
talk, but she missing us in Dallas. But yeah, I just want to leave. What you got? Want to leave me with? You want to leave me with one more thing? I
No,
put
I
the
just
dates in the comments.
definitely no. The only thing I have left to say is you were born looking like your mother and father, but you would die looking like your decisions. And that's it.
One more time.
You were born looking like your mother and father, but you would die looking like your decisions.
Okay, we're gonna end that with that. Bye, everybody. Mwah. Oh, you remember that?
Yes,
Mwah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Three,
1.
two, one.
I think